Kid you not, guys, I'm a doctor, and a lot of people ask me, Doc, why are you doing this? You're a surgeon. Why don't you just go back to medicine? Why not do that? I mean, come on. You know what I said? Well, to each his own, number one. Number two, keep in mind this, okay? Being a doctor is an active income. Okay, if you don't go to the clinic, even an esthetician, if I don't treat clients or patients, you don't make money, okay? I want to grow old gracefully, and I don't want to work until I'm 80, right? I want to be able to work when I want, if I want, and I want to make money while I'm sleeping and when I'm on vacation. And that's the whole reason why I'm doing this. And honestly, my big why is because of, my family, and I do want to help people. So in medicine, my way of helping people is to give free surgeries, right? I cannot do that here. I can ask you guys to lay down and let me open you up, right? So how I help people right now is two things. I can help you have the best skin ever. When somebody keeps guessing your age, it feels good. It feels good, right? You want that. Okay, and second, and when your husband always say, oh, you know what? I like what I'm looking at. So that's what you want, right? And second, I want to help people have the financial health that you want in this day and age, okay? And I kid you not, guys. I keep telling this when I present. I keep telling people, you have no reason to trust me because you don't know me. But if you are my family or my close friends, I will tell you not to miss this opportunity because regret is the most expensive thing in this world. That's one thing you don't ever want to have. It's better to try it and fail rather than not try it and what if, You want to do it and then you have a whole team behind you, okay? So again, thank you for coming tonight, but I'm going to pass the microphone to a team leader, one of my OGs, one of my first team leaders too. She's a nurse. I'll let you do the introduction, but please help me welcome Princess.
Thank you. I might use all the time to talk about myself. But anyway, I'm gonna repeat what Marcel said. My name is Princess Zaylene Gomez. I'm 21. Hi, Dean. You really like to do that. I'm currently one of the team leaders from Las Vegas. I'm working as a full-time registered nurse, and at the same time, I have two beautiful girls. Aside from doing Raymond, I have a lot of extra hustles. Just recently, I'm one of the executive vice president for Las Vegas Daily. So if you need your business to get published internationally, let me know. But anyway, the reason why I'm doing Raymond, number one, I've been telling this to Marisol. Financial freedom, that's our common denominator in this room, right? So my husband would always tell me, why you're doing this? Aren't you making enough already? And I told him, I want to build a future. I want to make more time with my kids. And at the same time, as a former public official in the Philippines, I used to propose projects and I used to bring livelihood programs to a lot of people. And as we all know, life in the Philippines is not as good as what we have here in the US. So when Riemann was introduced to me, I was like, this will be a good platform for me to help a lot of people, not only in the US, not only the people abroad, but also in my hometown in the Philippines. So I'm going to share more about it. It was actually introduced to me by Marisol when we were both working in a medical aesthetic clinic. I'm working in the VA full-time. I used to work there part-time. Now, I used to be a co-owner of the US medical grade skincare there. But there's some conflicts, so they made me choose between the Korean skincare and the US medical grade skincare. But you know what? I chose this one because I see the vision. I see the future. And I truly believe in this company. And not only that, I love my leaders. So if you want to be part of our team, I can guarantee you have our 100% all the way until you get on the top. It's like what I said, I don't want to use all the time that we have here. There's so much I want to share with you guys, but I need to give chance to others to speak up. All right, so let me introduce our next team leader. I would like all my team leaders as well to come in the front, please. Yes, because they're not here with me.
We're good here. Let them
Ate
talk.
Cara,
We're good. We always talk to let them
Ah,
give
yeah.
a chance, okay?
Alright, I'm gonna let them, yeah. And then my team leaders will come up, yeah, come up the stage. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Sheila Ocampo. I work for Depression too, and to tell you frankly, I've been using a lot of skincare. And true, I mean, the mirror, the shadow, mention it. We paid a lot of like packages just for microderma and all. When it comes to skincare, I really focus on that. I don't care about bags or anything but with the skincare. Because if you talk to somebody, they look on your face. They don't think, oh, what are you wearing or something. But when they introduce it to me, women, I was introduced by Faith, then Kat, and Maricel. And when I tried it, I said, oh, this is different. I said, I could see it right away. I said, like, only one time. I told already to my husband, said, I'm done. I'm not gonna do anything. I said, this is me. That's it. But to tell you frankly, when I use it, I work in the hospital. They stopped me and like one of the APRNs, like they said, do you have the patient? I said, no. And I said, would you like me to look for the nurse? And he said, oh, okay. And then I walked, and he said, she came back and said, I smiled, and she said like, oh, okay. And then she laughed, and she said, hey, you know what? I would like to know what skincare are you using? And I said, oh my God. I said, okay. So I explained it, and to tell you frankly, everybody prepare for accompaniments. Everywhere I go, I'm not, telling a lie or something. Even in the store, they stopped me. And they said, oh, this is really working. And I have, I said, oh, okay, I will focus on this. I worked 40 years as a nurse. And I said, I could see that I can retire with this company. I'm so proud. Everywhere I go, it's not like I work, like, I'm a Riemann product. So I'm so proud of it for Riemann. And I really, truly tell you that this skincare is really working. Don't just try it, use it. It is so good.
All right, we have another team leader, Mark Milner. Introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Mark Milner. Been in this company since November, and through the great help of my team and my everybody else that's helped me grow, doctors, Kat, Atisha, they introduced me to business and faith. I've been in Las Vegas 61 years. I was a cook for 34 years. One hotel for 34 years. And I just decided I didn't want to be a cook anymore, so I transitioned into being a rideshare. Well, you can meet a lot of people through rideshare and stuff like that. But the problem is, now that the rideshare industry has gotten so big and so many people are doing it, I had to transition into something else. So I was introduced to this business by Sheila, and my team helped me get to where I am now as a team leader. And I started in November. I really appreciated everybody that's helped us along the way. And I started using the skincare product. I'm a desert dog. Let me tell you, I've never put anything on my face in 60 years. Let me tell you, I started using the product, and you can see the glow. Anyhow, the thing I'm trying to say say is, if somebody like me that has no background in beauty care, and I'm a guy, any guy out there has an opportunity to meet a person anywhere along the way you go in life. If you get one of these badges, carry them around with you wherever you go, people will say, "What's that badge?" Good. Come see what I do. You know, but the thing is, this is a great company. I've really grown a lot, and I'm learning a lot. But I'm still baby stepping. So, you know, just come along with the journey and grow with the business, and we'll all expand and get to the top.
All right, thank you, Mr. Mark Miller, team leader. Now we have another team leader, Lisa Martinez. Share your story.
I didn't know I'm gonna do this when I came here. Yes, and I'm very happy to see a lot of beautiful faces here. Like she said, I'm Lisa Martinez. I am one of the recent team leaders. I just started with Rena along with Kat, and it was introduced to me by our lovely Dr. Marcel since September 1, and I started using that. Believe me, this product works wonders. To me, it worked miraculously. I'm not gonna brag. I just came from Boston to celebrate my daughter's wedding, who's 27 years old. If you would guess me how old I am, like you said, guessing age, just one, if you could guess how old I am. I'm not here to brag, but just to give confidence. Oh, you're kind of not there. No. Yeah, I'm nearing 60. I'm 60. I'm gonna be 60 though. I'm gonna be 60 this
Beautiful.
But the thing is, what the product gave me is inner confidence. When I used to be, part of my routine would be loads of covering my face with moisturizers, multiple sunscreens, concealers, you know, etc. And it will take, I have to have an hour before I could go just to have another set of face out the door. But now, I can confidently go as naked as I can. This is just the sunscreen, the BB cream, and the cushion. Even the old cushion. I don't have the newer batches yet. And yet, when I see myself in the mirror, it makes me feel good. Before, when I look at myself in the mirror, I would feel like my face is about to fall off the floor, and I'm not confident. But now, when you go to the mirror on the wall, isn't it that you want to see your face nice when you look at the mirror as you are walking in the mall, as you are walking in the restaurant? And that's the best gift this product can give you, the inner beauty, the inner self-confidence for you to go out there and expose yourself. And I believe me, if you work on this product, if you show yourself out there, if you talk about it with gusto, with inner passion, things will come to you miraculously. I didn't even see myself going to Cabo. And all of a sudden,
Yes, you're coming with us to Cabo.
I mean, you know, I said like, what? So it's just a word of mouth. It's just a word of sharing. It's showing your face. People will just come up to you. What are you using? Then you follow up with them. Then you share them. So, like I said, I also don't want to take most of the time. There are other team leaders here who would like to share the wonderful things that this Riemann has brought to them. So thank you very much.
All right, let's give it a round of applause. TL Lisa Martinez. Okay. I'm gonna do it real quick. My story. Hi everybody, I'm your host MC, Kat Capelon. You guys are way better than me in this because my whole working background. So I used to be a Walmart cashier, then I did housekeeping in Venetian and Palazzo. Then I lost half my hair because of stress. Now it's growing back. Okay, now, this was introduced to me too by Director Maricel Young. It was a church fundraiser that we were doing together with Aunt Lisa, and I feel like this was a divine intervention because I don't do skincare. I am very like this with money, okay? So when this was introduced, I was like, okay, we're not buying anything, we're not buying any services, okay? But then I noticed one-time use on my face, and it blew me away. And I was like, I'm curious now. And then that was September 2024. We did senior manager the first day. I told my husband, are you crazy? I don't want any products in the house that's gonna sit. But guess what? He's like, no, we don't have too many people. We saw this, it's gonna sell. And I go, fine, but you do it. Now here I am, right? So what happened is a domino of people falling in with the products. Literally, cannot keep the thing on my shelf. I had to call people, do you have extra sets? Because they want to go home with it. And I don't have any more. I'm looking for the FedEx guy at the door, like, hey, are you here yet? Like, that's how fast it sells. First month, we hit team leader, $55,000 plus in sales. I thought, oh, maybe it's like not gonna happen again. Second time, 50,000 sales again. Third month, 112,000 points, $120,000 sold. I was like, oh my God, what is in this thing? People can't get enough of it. First team leader paycheck, okay, don't quote me on this, but like 5 figures, literally blew my mind. Most I've ever had in one paycheck. That's like half a year's worth of most people that's working 9 to 5. And I'm so forever grateful that I did not stop my husband from letting us at least try it out, because all of the domino now, it's insane. We have like all the team leaders, Cabo, international growth. So, you know, you're literally at the right place, that time. Thank you so much for letting me share. Now we're going to reintroduce other team leaders.
All right, let's welcome Miss Aurora. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Aurora Gomez, and I've been in Vegas for 46 years, actually. But I'm a director. Well, I just retired, actually. Last Friday was my last day in the Bahamas.